Live, boys. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the SHP Motorsports Racing Series, race 1 out of 3. I sound like an idiot.
We're doing 5.
What?
Yeah.
1 out of, wait, what?
There's 5 races, bloody, not 3.
No one told me a bit of that shit. Why is there 5? Because I'm not going to be able to make 2 of them.
Unless we do 2 races a week.
I'm sitting here thinking we're doing one race a week.
Daddy, can you turn it on?
Why is Monji in the fucking safety?
Jaden, it's dead. Go watch videos on your TV.
Might as well everybody smell life.
It's on
fatheads.
Roughly.
Mine was the only new one.
Alright, so does everyone have their voice allowed to be shared on the ship?
I'm also streaming.
So Enzo, you have your voice allowed to be shared? Sergeant?
Hello.
How you doing, bub? Good to see you. You have your voice allowed to be shared, Sergeant? Excellent. Fides?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Who else is a person that... Looney?
Hello? Mine is. How do I check?
Yours. You go to the party, you go to like, what, party settings, and then you go to your voice, allowed to be shared and all that shit.
Yeah.
Vondon?
That I know of.
Yeah, Looney has this thing shared.
Vondon, you have your voice.
We go to party setting?
Yeah, so, okay, hold up. So, yeah, it's party, and then, yeah, and then party settings, and then allow your voice to be shared. Excellent.
Check out this lab.
Let's see, Ollie and Manji, you guys have your voices? Okay. Is Manji in here?
Yeah, you should be able to hear me now.
Excellent. Thank you, Enzo.
What was I gonna say? Vondon, yeah. When you start racing, it looks like you're going to, but towards the end, you're gonna be fine. I just tested. You'll be chilling. You have extra.
Okay.
And I can repost it.
And anyone hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Alright. I've been talking for like the last 30 minutes.
Oh my god, FRTC is here. Who's that? Bruh, did you really just say that?
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, I mean, like... Who is this?
Fides? Go right, go right, go right.
How am I fired? I don't know.
Who's fired?
Fired.
Nailed me. Who is he?
Never heard of him either.
Bruh. I'm not the only one. Looney, Yvonne doesn't know.
Oh, sorry. How you doing, man?
I am. Wow.
Wow.
Hey, Manji, do you have your voice allowed to be shared?
Awesome.
Yay.
Anji's not in the racing series.
Well, he's in the party.
Oh, is Monty's gonna be on the talking person?
Talking person.
Yeah, I forgot
You mean the commentator?
Yeah, the commentator.
I can commentary.
It's fucking great.
The talking person, that's a great one.
Yes, Fides. He will be the talking person.
He's gonna be the talking person.
today's race.
No, I'm just gonna be fucking obnoxious, and like when someone crosses the finish line, I'll just be like the soccer announcers and be like, "Go!"
Yeah.
Or just do what Alex Albon did at Abu Dhabi, just scream in the radio.
No, whenever someone goes off track, you have to say touchdown.
No, if somebody, I don't care what happened, if somebody spins out, somebody has to say, oh, he might have suspended.
Hey,
we may have a problem with the argument. Nah, look.
Hey, Tyler.
What?
I should not fix that.
What you running?
What do you mean? Time-wise.
Oh,
Ayo.
by the way,
I ain't telling you.
Ayo, Vaughn.
Uber, if I run out of gas, can you push me to the pit?
No. That's your own fault.
Just saying.
actually,
Sort of risking it being out here right now. No sportsmanship at all from this man.
That's your own fault there, brother.
It is, man. Yo, whoever's got the stream on, turn it off, or turn it down, I mean.
yeah, turn it off. I sound like the whole.
Twice. Get out of here. Ah! There we go, saved it. Never mind, we good.
Green Demon, Ocean Hot, 6 o'clock.
And force game.
Grab that and
Yeah, yay.
About 70.
oh look, it's my teammate.
Yo, London? Plus
look,
2
it's my
breakdowns,
teammate.
bro.
They're back here in TG. You're not being safe.
Go, Vonnie, go plus 2 breakdown. I'll type in the chat. One second.
Talking about your brake balance, kid. Everyone cop this. Pay attention. No, I'm kidding.
I already have my
You can if you
I
want.
don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Am I getting no pads and pins out?
It's the
already
one
have
next
that.
to the traction control.
Sergeant, your ear's about to be blown out.
That's funny how mine is always like
Yeah, I think we're all running +2.
Are you at plus 2, London?
I'm running from Cryptic.
I'm running +2.
Alright. You want to adjust it accordingly.
What the fuck are you doing?
Sergeant, come back here.
Hey, he just called you tiny peepee. What are you gonna do?
I think I'm taller than you, Cryptic. Shut up. Cryptic, I think I'm taller than you. Shut up. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, I think I'm taller than you.
Prove
Thank you,
it.
Sergeant.
Prove it, Cryptic.
In TG, you're not being safe. Get back here.
Come back here, Sergeant.
Okay.
Cryptic starting that night off talking that shit.
Keep going, keep going.
Oh, snap.
Wait,
is
you're in, I guess?
Is that Rudy and Sergeant Cross?
I'll push you.
Nah, I don't think Rudy's close enough to battle with this man.
Hey, Cryptic, are you sharing your voice? Are you sharing your voice? I'm like, sharing. Oh look, it's my teammate Bloody.
Oh my god.
I like how Cryptic's at the top of the hill just doing donuts right now.
My friend.
You know what? You're right. It's been working out too much.
Just slowly losing speed and dying.
I may be able to make it on them.
trailer. He's using the safety car. He's the only person using the safety car right now. Oh.
I actually have a purpose right now. Technically, everyone's supposed to slow down behind the safety car. It's what it's supposed to happen.
Fuck that safety car.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, let me go grab the SF-19 for a Lewis Hamilton W12 over on it. I'll run off the track. Or no, I'll just go put a number 9 Haas livery on it and take it off.
The 308 flapping as well?
Look at this sportsmanship. Look at this sportsmanship. Fight is pushing him to the gas station. I mean, pit. Why did I say gas station?
Pushing him to the gas station. There you go.
I can't see if I just on track.
No, hey, it's okay. It's like well, the 2019 Watkins Glen with Jimmy Johnson push Chase Elliott. He's got his man Jimmy Jam coming to push him.
You really said gas station, didn't you?
That's a good fight, Sergeant.
Oh, what? I missed out on the... Oh, I didn't think you were going to catch him. I thought he was too fast. I didn't think your Lambo was going to catch him.
No, I got a slip streak. It's all good.
What the fuck are you using, bro?
Well, this is out of gas. He's starting to slow down a lot. No, he's not. Oh my god. This man could be out there drifting and whipping it, bro.
Oh shit, Invisible's here.
I'm not trying to, but I kind of just wants to do that.
Somebody on beam.
Hey, Invisible.
I'm gonna out of the lobby and join back in because I cannot see some of the players.
I was gonna say, hey, Invisible, you're too late. All the teams taken.
He's like, I'm just here to watch.
Oh, Invisible's broken.
Its internet's like, no, you're not watching.
You wanna watch? Fuck you. Alright, well, that's fine. I gotta do this sports casting anyways. This is gonna be legit.
Sportscaster, oh boy. Hey, yo, watch out, there's a wild fat head behind you guys.
He might have spent it. I still remember that night. I still remember that night on Nürburgring watching Bloody and Broccoli go wheel to wheel. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, bro. That was epic. Josh finally did some dumb shit.
Yeah?
Strong internet seems to be taking a hit.
Oh, the Lambo up the inside. He's not gonna get it because he was on the ground.
Oh yeah, Freeton?
Yeah,
it is.
Go ahead.
Oh, he's going down the inside on the chicane. They're wheel to wheel. A little bit of contact. He's going sliding. He gets the overtake. Coming onto the back stretch. Oh, almost lost it. Here comes the vet of Sergeant Cross. It's a drag race to the line, and I think the Lambo got it.
Because I hit him, yeah.
Alright guys,
hey,
so,
ANTG
let's go ahead and everyone meet up at Dunlop, please.
Aw, it's purple. Damn it. Alright, I'm coming.
Well, I figure we gotta get this thing started one way or the other.
Yeah. Hey, NTG, I have one question.
Hey, Cryptic wants to go take a shit.
Yeah, Cryptic went to go take a dump.
He went to go take a cryptic shit.
A cryptic shit, there it is! Oh, just on time. There's DC.
Should we have...
You didn't get pulled over today, Tyler?
Funny.
That's actually pretty funny.
Nice car, fat ass.
Teammate, so I'm going all the way
Thank
to
you,
the back,
Mr. Bloody
actually.
Weeper did it for me.
I see.
Matter of fact,
I see that.
I'm parking next to the other Mercedes because I'm lonely.
Parking up right
These
next
cars look so good, Tyler.
Thank you. Alright, let me just go grab a Corvette and paint gray, put some red stripes on it real quick.
Wait, I can't pull up anything because I ain't got a car.
Come on, Tyler, you're just in time for the briefing. Get in here.
Tough life.
They had the Equinox in the side map to pull up in Sheepy Racing in
you guys just let me know whenever everyone's here, and we'll go ahead and begin with the briefing.
Cryptic's back after taking his cryptic shit.
Everybody
DC Tyler's working his way in here.
Who's lapping the track right now?
Hey, who said my name?
Hey, NTD, can you take a issue?
Did you just call him NTD?
Did you call him STD? Word?
What?
Hey, he just called you chlamydia.
Why is someone in a Porsche?
Who's that person over there in that pink Huayra?
NTG.
I don't know.
Oh no, man, he should be kicked. No, I'm joking.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Faded, get your ass in that damn anime thing I made for you.
What are you talking about?
Hey, so get in that anime shit.
What are you talking about, anime? Yo, I have anime on my race car. Go get your anime. Weeb. There you go.
Weeb. This is my car. It's just got a body kit on it.
If you call me a weeb, what's supposed to be embarrassing about it?
That thing is just a joke.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be intimidated. Like what?
Yeah, boy, get all defensive and shit. It's a joke.
So once we have,
I'm just saying, bro. People do that daily.
So once we have DC Tyler in here, basically, you're fine. We'll have everyone in here. I assume that is expected to show up.
To my knowledge, yeah.
Ollie,
I think so.
Ollie, you have a no-show. Is that right? Okay.
Well, the lobby is full, so if you tried to show up, it is full already. We have Manji and Invis in here as well that are.
I mean, I can try and message SCA.
Okay.
And, Manji, Invis, and FR are all in here taking those spaces.
Who's doing the donuts down there in the Porsche?
No idea.
Whoever it is, I cannot see them.
Oh, okay.
Right behind you.
Wait,
okay, gotcha.
I cannot see FR.
So, of course, we are going to have to make sure that everyone can see everyone before we do actually begin. So, if you're having issues with seeing people, let's go and get that figured out after the briefing here.
Well, FR's not racing, so...
Well, FR's FR,
yeah,
he's not racing.
That is true. Okay, that's fine then. Okay. And DC, you are here, present, right? And everything. Yeah. Okay, cool. Excellent. Alright. Well, guys, you know what? Welcome to the first SHP event here in a little while, and it gets to be a motorsports racing team event. Glad to have you all here. You know, looking forward to the fun we're about to have in this non-competitive race here. We're just doing this for fun, of course, except for Enzo. But as you all know, you know, we do have the cash prize for the teams and for the best drivers. Overall,
we actually get a cash prize.
Yes. So,
yeah.
So the best overall. Well, if you don't know, now you know. Yeah. Anyway.
It's not competitive, but there's money on the line.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not competitive. It's not competitive. It's a friendly race, but there's money on the line. Okay, so of course the cash so the cash prize is basically $10 for the best Group 1 overall driver. So that's just the person that wins the most races, and then the number 1 Group 3 driver of course the win of overall races into, let's be honest. And then of course, you know, the team that finishes with the most points overall is going to be $30 for the entire team. Alright, so basically if Fathead's team wins, each team member gets $10. So $30 for the entire team.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
So for example, right now, King is in here, right? And like he comes for the last race, or would he still get the money price?
Yeah, well, if our team ends up winning in points, then yes, I mean, absolutely, he gets whatever money, you know, or we get whatever money if we end up winning in points overall after the series is over. So, but that's only once the series is concluded. So guys, just so you know, SHP MRT administration will be looking over this race that we're about to have and all the other races of every single person on every single lap, on every single curve, on every single corner, on every single overtake, on everything. We will be watching everything.
Even the tire change?
All eyes are on everything. We're gonna be we're gonna be looking at how long you're in the pits for. We're gonna be making sure you're not bullshitting pits, so don't bullshit the pits, right? Don't, even if you don't need the tires or fuel and you just want to go into the pits to grab, you know, nothing, literally to go in and go right back out. We're gonna be looking for that. We're gonna be penalizing based off of how we see fit. You know, first place is going to get what has like 25 points or whatever, and
and F1 style points.
Yeah, and I believe every like even the last placeers, they're going to get like 1 point each. So that way,
yeah,
you know,
everyone will make a minimum of at least 1 point.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, you'll have that, and then basically deductions are going to go based on so like if you personally get a point, that's going to go to the entire team, okay? And of course, you know, if you get negative points, then basically you're just at 0. You're not gonna, I don't think we're going to really be doing negative points.
Go into debt.
Yeah, Jesus.
We owe you some clean races or some shit.
So basically, you know, of course, this is a no contact sport, other than, you know, just a little bit of bump drafting or something like that. If we see any intentional hitting or anything like that, I expect for people to say something. If you intentionally hit somebody or something like that, that's one thing. But of course, negligently. If you hit someone and did not mean to, then we're gonna call that a negligent contact, and there will be points to incur. So even if you hit someone accidentally, just be careful. You know what I'm saying? And be considerate to your fellow teammate, and of course, fellow racer. Just so you know.
So are we all gonna be?
If anyone on any team leaves the race at all during the race, your entire team is disqualified. So if you see you're in last place and you're just like, I don't know why I'm even doing this right now, I'm just gonna finish last, it doesn't matter, I don't really care, and then you back out, you're going to forfeit those points for your entire team. So do not do that at all. Okay? All rules of the MRT apply that are on the SHP MRT rules of racing. And of course, we're going to be following those rules. And of course, the common sense rules in this Group 3, Group 1 race that Fathead has established specifically for his division of Group 1, Group and in-class racing. Tyler, what was that you were trying to say?
I'm guessing we're all going to stay in the same party.
Yes. So.
Okay.
For communication, so I can say like Tyler down low, Tyler on your inside, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure. That's all.
I would also
just try to keep bear chat to a minimum.
I would also for everyone, for anyone and everyone, if you see something, say something. So if you see someone maybe cut a corner and you want to report that, let either Fathead and I know, and so that way we can like actually focus on that for whatever lap, and where we can actually see that kind of a thing happen, so that way we could incur points on something like that. So just let us know if you guys see anything out there that you would like for us to take a look at personally, and then we can go from there. Any questions?
Yeah. What's considered a pit stop? So you either have to take fuel or tires, or both, right?
Your car has to. You have to either get fuel, tires, or both.
Or both. Okay, so you just have to get some sort of service.
Yes.
Yeah, and it can't be that one thing where you go in there, don't change your tires, and then get 0.1 fuel and then just leave. No, you got to get something.
Yeah.
How much fuel?
You either gotta fill up to the amount of laps you need. You can't just try to chip it and go in, because I mean I can do that. I can literally just go in, get new tires, and just come back out. Or I could go into the pits, get 0.1 fuel, and come back out, and I'll be fine the rest of the race. But I'm not gonna do that. You gotta have either a complete set change of tire, and if you're not gonna get tires, a complete tank of fuel.
You know what to do, London.
So basically fill it to 100%?
Yeah, if that's all you're gonna get is fuel.
Alright, so, does anyone else have any other questions whatsoever?
I think it's time to rumble.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. Going once,
Wait,
going twice.
So,
okay.
If we get tires, right? Can we just fill up to say I need 0.5 laps of fuel?
Yep.
Right?
If you get tires, yeah, because you're going in there, and instead of spending like 7-8 seconds getting tires, and then that 7-8 seconds getting fuel, you already got tires, so you can get as much fuel as you need.
All right.
Wait, so you said about the fuel, like I know all GR3s are gonna have to do a pit stop for fuel, right? We're not gonna need 100% fuel, but we're not gonna need 0.1. We're gonna need about like 4 or 5 laps of fuel. Can we just get 5 laps and call it a day?
Yeah, that's fine. You just can't get like 0.1 or like just one. Like actually be in there for a minute instead of just trying to cheat your way through it.
Yeah. I just want to confirm that. Okay.
And Fathead, you've gone over the race boundaries in specific areas with them, I assume.
That's what I was going to show them for the 1 lap thing around what you can and can't do.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well I guess let's go ahead and do this cruise, and then we're going to fucking do a qualifier, right?
Yep.
All right, excellent.
So for those of you who don't know what we're doing for the qualifier is we're gonna do that stuff, and then we're gonna all back out of the race. I'm gonna turn it to a practice race where I can set the grid up. I will put you guys in your appropriate positions so that the GR1s start in the back. So, and then all GR1s sit there for the entire first lap of the GR3 cars. Okay, so for an example of what you can do is, the problem is with this track, with the annoying track limits, is the white line. That is the absolute fucking issue. If 2 tires go over the white line, that is fine. If all 4 tires go over the white line, that is not fine. So
how about entering the main straight? There's a curb there, so how about the curb?
If all 4 tires go over that curb, then then that's a penalty for you. If only 2 tires go over it, that's fine.
Wait, so if all 4 are on it at one time, that's fine?
If two tires are still touching the curb,
yeah,
when you go over it, you're pushing it. You're pushing it a lot. And then for this corner, because the first chicane is where a lot of people get a lot of penalties because of the stupid ass white line. So you're able to have your tires go over these curbs on both sides. Not over like this, where you're like that. No, just 2 tires can go over that curb. If we see 4 tires go over that, then you're entitled to a penalty depending on how much time you gain. But if you lose time, well then I don't know how the hell you did that.
We're talking
what if you go over the white line on the straightaways?
I mean, like over here?
Yeah.
That doesn't
like,
matter.
What if
you're not gaining or losing.
At all.
You're not gaining or losing time going in a straight line on the shoulder.
Okay.
It seems like you would lose time.
I like how I'm trying to cruise my Fathead, and there's like 4 people trying to overtake me and push me off the track, and and I'll just sit in a line. So, like, damn. Again,
going like this is fine. So if you go around the corner like this, 2 tires, that's fine. You come up like this, not fine. If all 4 tires go over those curbs, that's not okay.
What if you go right next to the wall here? How you gonna do this?
Okay.
Yes, I know you. I know you like riding the wall, so no one is ballsy enough to get into your draft. I know. You did it earlier.
Okay, so are we allowed to do it or no? I asked the question.
I don't care. You're not gaining any time doing it. If anything, you'd probably lose time doing that because the road is so uneven. Now, this brings me to my next spot. This corner is going to be deadly during the race. If you feel you are not going to make this corner, do not lock your brakes and continue trying to turn. Keep your car straight and take it off the track and start wide. Do not try to cut the corner because that's how Invis kills people going into that turn on the first lap.
we all remember that they did in Ocean. we all remember that night. Now look at look these two over here. These three over here looking like Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, and fucking I don't know, Charles Leclerc. Jesus,
Charles.
Can you not brake check me? No, it's the fucking LM55 driver in front of me.
He's just jealous because his car is not as loud as yours, Tyler. Okay, so this corner, this one here, you can have 2 tires over the curb. You cut the corner, well, you're probably gonna crash. Same thing with this one. You can have 2 tires over the curb. Just 2. That's just what you guys need to remember. Is only 2 tires.
And what about exiting turns like this? Can we be over on the exit?
Yeah, oh, you can be over as far as you need to on the exit as long as it's not another turn. So like exiting the chicane, you can have 2 tires over the inside, but don't go over the outside of that one because that is a hardcore corner cut.
And forcing.
Yep. If all 4 tires go on the other side of that white line, on the other side of those blue and yellow curbs, that's a penalty. I'm waiting to get to this next corner up here because this corner that's up the road here is one that I'm trying to establish.
What if you go 4 over the white line but you're losing time doing it? Like you made a mistake and then you're losing time.
Well, if you're losing time, don't make it a habit, and it'll be up. So this corner here, do not come way out here when exiting. That is a penalty. Only 2 tires over the curb. And then this corner, this one, hold up.
Really,
hold up.
Fucking Lexus drivers.
Anyway, so same thing goes for this corner. Only 2 tires over each curb. Same thing with this one. Only 2 tires over the curb. If your car comes over like this and goes right over the top of it, that is a penalty, and that is a hefty penalty because that right there can easily shave a second or 2 off your lap time in just that one corner. And now an example I want to give here. So if you're coming up to this first turn up here, and you're at a higher speed, so you're doing well over 150, and you're coming up to this one, and you brake late, go through it like this, but do about 45 to 50 miles an hour, and then when you get back on the track, then punch it. Do not full throttle it through that corner. That is probably one of the biggest penalties you are going to receive if you full throttle it through Dunlop. Anything else? Anything? What?
Yeah. So the GR1's overtaking the GR3s.
So
that hasn't been talked about yet.
So when it comes to this, you guys. I'm trying to think of like a good example. So when we're heading towards first chicane, the first turn is a right-hander. So if you guys would kindly move to the right if you see a GR1 approaching, and on the other side, since the next turn is a left-hander, move to the left side. Just so that the GR1s can have that straight line speed going through. Because if you guys get caught in a corner with a GR1 bearing down on you, then it's going to be hell.
Yeah, I will say this, that blocking of any type will result in a penalty, especially if you're trying to block a Group 1 or rival Group 1. So just make sure if there's a Group 1 behind you or coming up behind you, that you see that and you move out of the way immediately and give the right of way to the Group 1. no matter if he's your rival, your teammate, or whatever.
And don't pull an invisible. And don't...
Oh my god, it's so.
Alright, does everyone got the basics on how to not corner cut and what happens if you do corner cut?
Yes.
Yes.
Give me boost, please.
Alrighty then. I'm going. If everyone would kindly leave the track so
Oh
you
my
don't
god,
get
Mooney!
blue screen.
Okay, I left.
Why are we all leaving the track?
Because
So
I
we
don't
don't
want
blue
to
screen.
change the race settings and then you guys get blue screen.
I think they
Since
fixed that. I haven't gotten blue screen since that one last update.
I tried to change my lobby around today when I was out there and it blue screened me.
Oh, rip.
Alright, good luck, guys.
Likewise.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Alright, time to get my sportscaster voice on.
Before we start qualifying.
May the best gentleman win.
Wait, for the GR1s, no one... When are they going? Are the GR1s going at a certain time, or when are they going?
Oh yeah, so like after the first group 3 passes, do we go, or do we have to wait for all group 3s to pass after the finish line, the first lap?
Yeah, that's gonna be confusing. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Fad,
Yo.
what are we doing?
Give me just a sec.
Okay.
I have a suggestion if you're willing.
It wasn't covered in the briefing.
And it'll kind of
And
be
it doesn't
even
matter. Not joking.
Relax, everybody.
Take a chill pill, my friend. Take a chill pill.
Okay, now
What
what's your
about the-
question?
So, for
when do the
example-
group 1s go?
Yeah.
The group ones will go after every G3 car has passed the start line.
Make sure when we start the race, put the timer rating to the max.
Wait, Fathead,
Yeah.
if you're
What?
waiting for all the GR3s to go, people are going to react different, because the person that's starting last in GR1 will go before the person starting first in GR1.
No, no. So if all the GR3 cars are sitting, if all GR1 cars are sitting there, and no GR1 car can move till the very last car passes the finish line.
Alright.
That's how you know when we go. Alrighty. So if everyone would kindly come on track, I'm going to check everyone's BOP and make sure they are not cheating.
Yep.
And have added power and less weight.
Yep.
Well, just get your car on track so I can check. It's not hard to press X on something. Yes, so one of the big things that I'm telling you right now is if I will talk to Bloody about this being like an official rule, but if you guys start fighting with each other and start having like a little rivalry, we're not going to tolerate that. If you guys start screaming at each other, telling each other to hold your fucking lines or learn to fucking drive, you know, I'll penalize you for your mouth. Like, I don't care. This is a friendly competition. This is for fun. This is not to start rivalries. This is not to start nothing.
I can keep a note on my phone up and crack shit like that if it does happen.
Okay, TSA 30.
Gotta stick together.
See Huracan. 568. 564. 553. 553. 621. 586. 535. 536. 568. 568. Okay, now wait.
So before we start the race, we do like a sportscaster intro for you guys. It's gonna have this wonderful theme song.
Well, no. After we're done doing the qualifier, we're gonna all pull our cars out on track in the current position that we're starting, and we're gonna do the national anthem before the race starts.
Aw, cute.
Which is gonna be freaking awesome. Okay, so
Actually,
it looks like, unless we're not doing that anymore. Hold up. I don't think is that even a thing?
yeah, what?
Can you be copyrighted for the national anthem?
No, there's no copyright.
I'm joking, there's no copyright for that.
That's why I'm like, is that even a thing?
DMCA?
Okay. Everybody is up to spec and is where they should be.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Perfect. I appreciate that. No cheating.
Yeah, you probably want to check that right before the race too.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
No way, I just got away with 15 horsepower.
No, I already look. Nice try, asshole. You were about to make me second guess myself.
And by the way, FYSA, if anyone doesn't want to hear me do the commentating, just go ahead and mute me now.
Wait, you're gonna be commentating during the race?
Well, we're on live stream, so once the race starts, I'm gonna start commentating.
I thought Yvonne was doing it.
Yvonne's driving.
Oh, you're racing?
Right.
Oh, okay, my
So,
bad.
is there anyone that is not... So the qualifier is going to be 15 minutes. Is there anyone... We are. The qualifying is going to be 15 minutes long. Is there anyone not ready? Is everyone good? Oh, good Christ. Does no one speak English? Is everyone good? Okay. Okay, Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, the first official race is going to be underway in 15 minutes.
Let's do this, boys!
Let's
go! I've been waiting for this race. Hell yeah!
So basically, guys, like before we actually like start and all that, you know, we're just gonna pull up off to the side, park at a 45. No. Like right before the actual start. We're gonna pull off onto the side, like onto the right side, like on the pit wall. We're gonna park. We're gonna back into the pit wall at a 45-degree angle, and then we're gonna do the national anthem.
Oh, I get it.
So what's going on, you guys? So once this is done, I'm gonna take a picture of where everyone qualifies. I'm going to back out, change the room settings to where it's a practice and race, and I will set the grid order. So then we all come out during the practice and line up with our teams. And we'll play the national anthem. And then after that, we'll get the race started.
Fast and left. You know, I had a question about a rule.
Yeah.
Now, I know it's banned in F1. Is there a rule against weaving to break the slipstream? Like going deliberately left to the right on the straight stretches.
I knew that was going to come up. So, calmly weaving left and right, like making your car go across going from left to right slowly is one thing, but being aggressive like Stappen does, no.
Okay, I was gonna say, so no Max Verstappen in Abu Dhabi in 2021 for weaving. Okay, gotcha.
Alright, now that everyone has got a good distance, now I'm gonna go.
Alright. Get myself on there.
I have clean air out here, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I chew myself a piece of mint gum to prepare for this.
Mint gum. Good choice.
Mint gum.
I mean, it'll be kind of nice having a commentator too.
Oh, yeah, it will be.
I muted him just to concentrate for him. Alright, I'm gonna need space. Yeah, oh snap. Because I'm gonna...
That's why I waited till y'all got way down there, so I had an open track.
Unless Tyler's like gonna speed up eventually. I think he's slowing down too, just to get some space for the car.
Sorry about that, Sergeant.
Oh.
Well, see, I don't have to slow down because I have the advantage right now. I'm the lead car in the whole pack. It's me, and then if I'm not mistaken, I think it's me, then Enza. Oh.
Alright, Bloody, on your stream, did you want to, like, lower everyone's volume? That way I can...
Not a whole lot of people are going to be talking.
Okay,
but,
we're only going to be saying, like, outside Tyler, inside Bloody.
and then I'm not, and then I'm not, and then I'm not sure how I'm not sure how I can turn everyone else's volume down.
You'd have to do it in the PlayStation Party. You can actually manipulate them at independent volumes.
Oh wow.
I think that's one on PS5 too.
He's on.
For the race, you guys, radar is recommended. No, radar is recommended so you can see that if it's safe for you to go out or whatever. So that's how. Yeah.
Why am I getting blue flags?
It's not dark in your room.
Hey yo, Pooh Bear, be ready, because I'm about to slow up big time.
Alright. Other man looking pretty good out front.
She's trying to get space room.
Shit. Oof. Caution's out. Turn 1.
Safety car deployed. Safety car deployed. Keep the delta positive. Keep the delta positive.
What? Yeah.
Oof. Safety car. Yep. Safety car deployed to keep delta positive. We're gonna be strap 5 off the restart. Strap 5 off the restart.
Pokemon said go helper. Oh yeah, guys, I kind of figure out what should I do my dad for Christmas?
Get him a bottle of fucking Don Julio tequila.
Don Julio.
He doesn't drink. He only drinks when like he's party. He's at party.
Get him a Milwaukee brushless impact drill.
You know this have more torque than a Miata, right?
Miata.
Yeah.
Fuck Milwaukee. No, get a DeWalt. Fuck Milwaukee.
Oh no, bro, you're retarded.
What's wrong with Milwaukee?
Nah, bro, get you a Snap-on.
Right,
yeah.
Fuck.
Bro, get him some Twisted Tea.
Milwaukee's a move.
I know that meme. Get him a Twisted Tea. I know that meme.
Man, smack it hard enough, it'll work for you. Another man said a new qualifying time of 3 minutes, 27 seconds, .823.
Oh, fuck! Oh, I kept it within the limits, we're good! No!
I think I just used the force on Yvonne. And coming into those corners, if you see me coming, so if I'm coming up behind you, coming up into those corners, just stay wide, stay on the outside line.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. That's what I already messed up this lap anyway. I gotta do better.
Hurry up, not much time.
Yeah.
Like that's another time.
Fucking Monty's like, hurry up, you don't have much time. I was just like, you have 7 minutes. Come on, man.
My bad, Looney. I got forced so fucking wide that when I started braking, there was nothing I could do.
He's like, I get it, it's an accident.
Man, what is it?
Also for the sake of the fact that we are,
I had obstruction.
for the sake of the fact,
think about it, bro. If I had been doing this for years, some of ours just started this year or last.
Oh, hello.
Like, this is my lucky control I'm using, so hopefully I get a good spot.
Damn, bloody, I shot the gap on your ass.
Showing up.
Oh, sorry, Sergeant.
The draft really helped.
I thought you slowed down a little bit.
I fucked up Looney so bad. I felt bad because I hit his rear end. Because him and Sergeant were... Or him and Tyler. I can't remember who he was battling with.
I would have set a good time, too.
Yeah, I felt bad fucking your ass up. I messed you up completely. But I didn't expect... I was going to shoot the inside, but then you came back to the inside.
Yeah, it was butter.
I don't have time to set a good qualifying time.
It was butter.
Great. Butter.
Sorry, I got like 40 minutes to catch up.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yo, I'm trying to qualify here, man. I ain't gonna help you. I'll help you during the race. Yvonne, if I see you're far enough behind, I'll help you too. If I have the time.
Oh yeah, that is a lot,
Sportsmanship.
Right?
Yeah, it's sportsmanship.
Shut up, faded.
Now, ladies, save it for the race. Settle it on the track, not in the party.
Run your car, not your mouth.
What?
Yeah.
No, you're not having my phone. Go watch YouTube on your TV.
Who said I'm gonna spin out?
Well, you better go find it.
That is fair.
Shit.
Oh, dude, why did this fucking car do that?
Because GR1s are unstable as all hell, and if you try to push them too hard, they fight back.
I may have time.
Sorry, Jan. Unfortunately.
Come on, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to set a good time, unfortunately.
Bro, I need someone's fucking sleep stream, bro. Yes, I need to sleep stream.
Sleep stream.
Alexa.
That's right.
Oh damn! Look at that starting grid. Enzo, MTG, Tyler, and Bloody. This is going to be war on the
This is gonna be a race, bro.
If Vaughn's qualifying higher than I am, we're not gonna be able to finish the lap in 2 minutes.
There's also like a 50-second delay after the time runs out.
Still, that's 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, once you get done with you guys' races, just fucking, go fucking, grab a sandwich, grab a drink, take a piss, take a shit, blank it off if you got to, if you're fancy, and fucking just make out.
All I gotta say, bro,
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
If I'm making contact with him or not. Like it's.
Yeah.
I was just inside of his car for a second.
all I gotta say, I'm
Hey, I'll help you out.
Please don't bump me right here.
Hit my 6-4.
Oh, that's right. There.
That's what you want. You want to slightly increase your lap time. I'm going to just try to be consistent.
Yeah, because I started at 3:31 now. I'm like, slow, but... Heading to the first, the main street. You know how that little first corner is? That's plus. Let's go. Time to shine. Time to fucking shine.
Let's make this a good lap.
Alright, show us what you got.
Alright, I'm done with my lap. I'm literally waiting for everybody else now.
Oh, look at the starting grid. Let's go.
Look at that. Dude, Yvonne set a faster time than Bloody. What?
Huh? Bloody? Are you sleeping?
It says you're in 9th.
Well, that's what happens when you have time to practice.
Yeah, that's true.
Bloody's an adapter. He will adapt to the race as it goes on and just progressively become faster.
Fuck yeah.
Next thing you know, you fucking gas all the group ones as well.
Wait, I have time to take a piss, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I ain't even realized that until y'all said it. Like, I really thought I didn't put in 2 slow times.
Buddy, you said you are gonna have a possible SHP.
Oh, what?
SHP lobby after this?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. I thought I was gonna be too tired to do that shit, but it turns out, like, you know, that 3-4 hour nap fucking helped. So we're good.
If not, bro, go get a Red Bull lunch or whatever.
Not what I wanted, but it's better than what I had.
I saw Faded's first time and I thought I had a chance, for real. I saw Faded's first time that he put in and I was like, bro, I might have a chance.
That's not why I want to run into traffic.
Hey, but I'm not that far from Faded, for real. I'm just a position behind.
Shit, if I close the door on you, I'm sorry, Ollie. I couldn't judge.
RCF's qualified together.
See that.
And the Hurricanes qualified together.
3/10 improvement, I'll take it. Oh, I gave that 77 all ahead, Jesus.
Hey, let's go, Omelet. 6th place. Nice qualifier. I'm not even on your team.
Good job, Ollie.
I just wanted to
Nice
celebrate
job,
that
Ollie.
because you were
Well,
Mercedes.
technically, he's in 2nd place for the start there.
Yeah.
Is he? Let's go.
Yeah,
because you have to remember the group ones.
The GR1s are in a category of their own.
Wait, there's only 4
Okay,
group
let's
ones?
go. AMG squad, let's go.
This is gonna be fun.
Me and Fathead starting P1 and P2. Oh boy.
Alright, so don't leave the race immediately. Wait till it says go, and then we're gonna back out.
Okay.
Wait, are we gonna take a picture right now?
No.
Snap.
Look at that. Look lineup though.
Look at that lineup.
I would just like to see that AMG in
We're not
second.
starting yet, Fidesz.
That beautiful 787 and that beautiful TSN30. Damn.
I'm not that far from
So we're just hopping off the track.
I had to do a
Everyone is
practice
hopping off
launch.
the track.
I had to do a practice launch.
Oh, we hopping off? Okay.
Yep, everyone hops
Wait,
off
the
the
race
track
is
right
only
now.
5 laps?
That's because
No.
I didn't mess with it. That's because we were hopping off the track.
Alright, good.
Alright.
Just confirming.
And the race broke.
Change event settings. We're gonna go to practice and race.
We're gonna ban that kid. No, I'm joking.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Alright, so now everyone would kindly come out and line up with their teams next to the pit wall here.
Yeah.
Teams.
With our team?
Wait, are we not?
We'll line up with each other because
Wait.
we're AMG squad.
Are
AMG squad,
we
best
not
squad.
starting the race?
I thought we were gonna do the where we line up all of our cars and all that stuff. Aren't we
Yeah.
doing that?
Yeah, no, but I thought we were going to do that like on the start of the race, and then we would like go right.
I was gonna say ghosting is turned on.
Because ghosting is on. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Return ghosted lap cars off. Return like the car can help you with that. Yeah, we don't need ghosting.
No,
that's
what
professional.
if you do it like by pictures, like save it to your roll and all that.
That's
shit?
what I'm trying to do, bro.
Well, it's not. Well, it's gonna be because it's not like we're gonna have a camera car doing all this.
What are you so pissed? Yeah,
You have flag rules on. That's why the ghosting.
Actually, wait. Let's actually go ahead and start the race so that way we can actually have a recording of us doing this. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I was trying to say. That.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to turn on flag rules? Turn a flag motion so we're not ghosted.
Wait, hold on. I got too many people talking to me at one time right here.
All right, right here, Bloody Viper. Hey, how's it going? Hey, yeah, let's go ahead and start the race so that way we can have like a saved replay of us lined up doing this shit, and then we can just go and stage onto the thing, and then just fucking, 3, 2, 1, go, basically.
With the
Oh, like in
ghosted.
the old
Yes,
days when they used to run
hear
to the
you,
race cars.
Yeah.
Enzo.
Bro, fuck me, Tyler's gonna swear.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna go race settings here, change event settings, and then I'm gonna go to set by host.
This shit should end by. I gotta go
And then I'm
swap
going to
some
go to race settings, change grid order. So Enzo's up here, and then it was Ollie.
Let's go AMG.
Then it was Faded, BC, and then it was Yvonne, and then it was, well, Manji. I don't think Manji really needs to be in the GTR safety car, because then if I start the race, he's going to be in the race, so he might not want to do that.
Well, I'll just back out real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and back out, because it's throwing me off real quick. So then it was... So
hey, Maxie, what's up? Yeah, you're more than welcome to join if there's a spot in the lobby, but, you'd have to spectate, of course.
Oh, fuck me.
I know, it was me, Cryptic, and Looney.
Cryptic, Looney, and then Sergeant. Okay,
yeah.
So then Cryptic,
Oh, there's not two cryptics.
Looney.
And Cryptic.
Wait, I've
takes up 10
got
slots.
another son? What the fuck? I've got too many.
Hey, hey, Margie, go ahead and jump off track so I can finish doing this lineup.
Yeah.
It's...
They just tossed me all the way in last place.
Well, because it, what? No, why? What do you need a passcode for? What the hell do you think you're doing? No, go watch TV.
I don't watch porn, bro.
Daddy, can I get the password to the Pornhub account?
Okay, so Enzo, Ollie, NTG, DC, Yvonne, Bloody, Cryptic, Looney, Sergeant, me, Tyler, Vondon, Fides.
Yo.
Alrighty, Rude, because we're okay. So without further ado,
I'm kind of hurry.
is everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, they're ready.
I've got my beginning of the race speech ready.
Cause
Wait, do we all go at a certain time then, or when are we gonna go? Or
No,
is Life just gonna say go?
No, so what we're gonna do is once this race starts here, we're gonna pull up just like we did right here, 45-degree angle, backed up against the wall, and I'm going to announce and play the national anthem, and then we are literally going to go from there.
So do we just stay in the positions right now?
What? No.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is we go up just like we did before, back into the wall at a 45-degree angle, divide all of us up into our teams individually.
so
So
Remember what place you start in.
I was 11.
Alright. Where's my team at? Where's my team at?
Yo, my team just come to the front. My team just come to the front.
There's Tyler. Where's Yvonne? Or not Yvonne, fucking Faded. There's Faded.
got my
Alright, Tyler, come
boys.
down here.
Feels good.
I got my boys. Hell yeah, these cars looking sexy as shit.
No, right?
Alley King didn't make it.
Are we supposed to have spaces in between us?
yes. Well, in between the teams, yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, why are we all the way down here and they're all the way up there?
Yeah, let's go up there.
He told us to go up. My fault. Let's try and come.
Just remember what place you started in, because you're gonna set up in the gridded like that again.
Bro, this is the most weirdest race.
That should be enough room between these teams. Oh, perfect. Right here.
Bro, you know what's funny about me and Bloody's team?
Cryptic, you coming up here?
We got a fucking Audi and then we have
Cryptic,
Alright. Are
I think
we
you gotta
all?
back up, Sergeant.
Yeah, Sergeant.
10-3.
Hold on, I'm missing a teammate. Cryptic's apparently gone AFK on us.
Ruh-roh. Is he sitting over there?
Cryptic!
Oof.
Jesus, you holding the whole lineup.
Sake, man, I'm trying to go watch Spider-Man.
Yep. Cryptic, where are you going? We're back here!
Hey, Crypto just parked. Yeah, there you go. Park up to the left, Tyler.
Lord have fucking Lambo drivers.
Alright.
Shut up, Lambo driver. Man, this goddamn fucking... You ain't got a bottle on your desk, bro?
Okay.
Man.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay.
10-3. 10-3.
10-3.
Gentlemen, it's an honor to have you all here. So at this time, will you all please rise for the national anthem?
Me too.
Fuck yeah! So if any of you actually stood and pointed yourself to an American flag with your hand across your heart, fucking you're a Chad. Fuck yeah.
I unfortunately didn't have a flag in my room, but I did stand.
Alright, drivers.
Start your engine. There's a flag on the car.
Yeah, the only flag I had was a patch on my desk drawer, so I was like facing like 45 degrees away from the TV.
Oh, guys,
alright, well, all Group 3 drivers stage on the line at this time.
Well, if you guys think about it, we all have American flags. Just look at the game.
Well, yeah.
Apart from Enzo.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, without further ado, I will begin the commentary session.
I remember that.
1, 2.
Wait, don't we have to start back here?
I completely forgot where I was.
Yeah, we're gonna line up after they line up. Because once they go, we're gonna pull up to the start-finish line.
So it doesn't matter where we are right now?
Yeah, but we're gonna line. So we're gonna line up on the. But we're gonna line up on the right side though, so that when they come past us, they can be on the left side. So we're gonna stay on the right.
I know. I just. Yeah. All right.
So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna do a straight line. We're gonna stay on the right side, so that when they come around the corner to pass the start-finish line, they're on the left side when they pass, since that's the racing line.
I don't have hazard.
Alright, so
I need to get an actual grid slot, don't I?
Alright, so Manji, you're watching and everything, you're oriented.
Yep, I have full eyes on all the racers.
Excellent. So I'm gonna have you do our start. I'm gonna have you do a delayed start, so a 3, 2, 1 delay, and then go. Right. If anyone goes before the go, it's Manji. So I'm gonna have him do a delayed start.
I can't hear him. Hold on.
Well, I was saying just use the in-game time. You have the timer at the bottom left.
It's okay. It's okay, Bloody. I got it.
Okay. All right. So delay start. All right. 1, 2, 3, and then delay, and then okay. So Manji, go ahead and go with whatever intro you need to do for your commentating, and then we will do the countdown, and then we will begin.
Alrighty, so we are on live stream. Welcome. First ever race under the SHP Motorsports League title, with today being a mixed class GR3 and GR1 battle amongst the participating teams. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoy the race. As a reminder, all depicted vehicle liveries in this race, whether replica or personal, are not real-world depictions of any affiliations between the brands and respective vehicle manufacturers. All manufacturers featured in this race are to be assumed they hold no endorsement or connection to these depictions. All depicted logos, insignias, brands, and vehicle manufacturers are under copyright and are subject to fair use. Without further ado, we will begin the countdown.
Alright, you fellas ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off!
And the GR3s begin their heat around the first lap.
Alright, just remember all GR1s stay to the right side, so the GR3s have the left lane.
After that.
Line up in a slot here.
Yep. I'm gonna line up right here on this one.
AMS Enzo handling the first 2 turns with NTG2 faded close on his tail, followed by Olite. Sorry if I get that pronunciation wrong. And he's battling Bloody Viper on his left side.
Just call him Molly.
Falling behind the 5th place. Oh, Molly, okay. DC Tyler trailing, Cryptic Knight trailing, TSF Looney, and back of the pack is Sergeant Cross.
Just remember, guys, your tires are going to be cold when they come around here, so remember to brake a little early and go a little slower through the first couple corners. Let's avoid an accident.
Yep.
So when that last car passes, when the very last place GR3 passes that start-finish line right there, we're tearing the hell out of here.
So basically when you start going.
Pretty much when I start going, we go.
Well, Fathead's gonna be a jump on all of us. So.
Coming into the first chicane, AMS Enzo still holding the lead. NTG2 faded hot on his tail, utilizing that strap to get a hold of him. And he almost got the better of AMS Enzo on that one turn, but he managed to hold himself together. Bloody Viper leading the pack behind the first 2.
I'm gonna tune in Bloody stream so I can watch the race from their perspective. We wait for them to get around here.
It looks like looks like AMS Enzo and NTG are holding first and second place steady, pulling away from the big pack. Viper is bisecting the pack just by a slight margin, and Cryptic, Olity, BC Tyler, T-Zef, Yvonne, and Sergeant Cross are all holding together in the back. And Sergeant Cross just broke the back of the pack. Now Yvonne is trailing DGR3.
It's a good race. Live stream.
Watching it on the map is intense.
I'm watching on Blade's live stream.
Coming into that final corner off the straightaway, looks like AMS was able to elude NTG just by a couple dozen meters off of that turn. Bloody is still bisecting the major groups, and we have another set of 3. And then we still have another bisector and the final 2 at the trail end of the pack. Checking in right now, the GR1's at the start line. They are all posted and ready for the GR3 pack to pass.
Come on, live stream, stop buffering. Or just keep buffering. Okay, whatever, piece of shit. Dude.
Well, you're also using your hotspot, right, Tyler?
Nope, I'm at home.
Oh, bet.
And checking back in, heading towards Porsche curves, AMS is steadily bridging the gap between all the other drivers behind him. NTG is holding on just by a margin. He's still managing to keep everyone else at a steady pace behind them. Bloody Viper has Olity on his tail, and he's fighting to get ahead of him really hard, trying to take that inside, but he just can't get the power on him. Looks like that's just he's gonna be kissing his bumper the whole time right there. Steady pacing between Cryptic and DC Tyler. PSF, Yvonne, and Sergeant Cross all have about equal distance between them.
Here we go.
Ready, boys. We're about to tear this shit up.
And it looks like AMS Enzo is going to complete his first lap. And he is passing the GR1 pack.
So who's in last?
Oh, you're fine.
Sergeant.
Come on.
And we're going to switch off the GR3s, and we're going to track the GR1s. Looks like we have the GR1s now taking off from the start. Vondon with an incredible launch off the start, followed by Mr. Fathead, Tylerman, and Fidus.
I'm trying to get my radar up. Shit. We're good.
Ooh. It looks like 2 racers went wide on that. They have to take that slow turn. That's going to damage their times heavily. Vondon still holding ahead of the GR1 pack with Fathead hot on his tail. Another man holding at a steady pace with Fidus just snitching up on him on the turns, but not enough to close that gap too quickly.
Hey, Mondi.
Yes, sir?
You're streaming, right?
I'm just using your stream to commentate.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
No, I am going to, I am recording the whole race from my perspective, though.
Okay, excellent.
There are 1 pack coming in on the first chicane. They have met the GR3 pack.
Oh my god, that's
Fast left, Sergeant.
Let's tune back into the GR3 pack. AMS Enzo still holding a very steady lead. As a matter of fact, he's managed to bridge the gap a little more between him and NTG. Almost looks like the gap is widening without every turn. Tate holding steady in the pink AMG, followed by Bloody Viper, Cryptic Knight, and DC Tyler.
That's love.
Oh, it looks like NTG's getting himself a little buddy booster right there on the straightaway. Oh, and 2 GR1s just passed him up, and they're taking the inside of that turn right next to Bloody Viper. Ooh, dangerous situation. Viper getting squirrely, and he holds on to it.
That's right, Cryptic. On your left, 308.
Yep. Damn, son.
Tyler Man making good passes through that GR3 pack. That's definitely going to help him out. Bondon still holding decent. And now Mr. Fathead, he is trailing.
I can't see where Ollie is. Okay. If I touch you, Ollie, I'm sorry.
On the inside faded.
Oh, a little bit of squirrely action right there by Fathead, but he holds on to it nice and clean. Keeps a good steady pace from his teammate.
On your right, NTG.
Okay, Tyler Man now, he's slowly closing that gap on Vondon. He's trying to make up for that lost time earlier. But it looks like he is just barely inching in on him at these turns, but unfortunately that LM55 VGT just has much better handle than the 787.
Go for it.
Fathead now leading the LMP pack, taking those final turns before the finish line.
Passing right.
Tuning back into the GR3 pack, AMS Enzo still holding a steady lead up front. NTG stayed about equidistant throughout that whole bout. OLT following closely behind, not too far out, relatively same pace. Bloody Vipers holding fast. Cryptic Knight and DC Tyler are close on his tail though. They need to do something to break this gap. Yvonne is currently in 7th place, followed by TSF Looney in 8th place. Steady gap between the two, approximately 25 seconds off the lead, is the 8th place Sergeant Cross.
Come on, rotary power.
Oh, Cryptic Knight getting a little squirrely, and he has a tire in the dirt, but he holds on very well. Nice clean recovery right there. That did give DC Tyler a little extra gap between him and Cryptic. That is going to help him on the straightaway. Now he has a close draft opportunity. So it looks like Cryptic and DC are looking to cash in on the draft behind Bloody Viper as he's holding his own. Olte still following NTG, just trying to keep up with that RCF GT3. That's a fast car. AMF Enzo holding a steady lead. It looks like he's not going to be budging up anytime soon. Move back into the outfit. Fathead leading the LMP pack, approaching the final corner, followed by Tylerman, Rondon, and Fidus.
Quite a bit of time letting GR1 go.
And now it's going to look like it's going to be a speed battle right here between Mr. Fathead and Tylerman. That 787 has the straightaway power that these modern LMP cars do not have. Fidus GT trailing the LMP pack just by a steady margin. That's going to be very hard to recover from. Someone's got to make a mistake somewhere. Back into the GR3s. AMF Enzo is following up shortly where the LMP just departed, still holding his lead. NTG looks like he has widened the gap. He has now gone from a 4-second to a 6.80 gap between him and AMS. That is not looking good for the long run. Ulti, however, has managed to close the gap by a good 2 seconds between him and NTG. That's looking advantageous to him getting in the second. Viper's gap has stayed relatively the same. Cryptic Knight, however, has gotten a little closer to him. Looks like Viper almost slipped up on the outside there, but it seems like that may play as an advantage to Cryptic if he can catch that draft. DC Tyler and Yvonne are evenly spaced behind the pack up front. TSF Looney is just now getting onto the straight that they are departing on, as well as Sergeant Cross, still trailing the GR3 pack. And as the race progresses, Fathead has set a new lap time of 3 minutes and 24 seconds. Very impressive time for that vehicle. Man following at the lap time shortly thereof, 3 minutes and 26 seconds, 2 seconds shy, but nothing that can't be improved. Bond is currently trailing Tylerman on the straightaways, and he has also a 2-second differential on lap times. All these cars seem to be 2 seconds split apart from each other. Midas is just now getting onto the main straight portion past that first big curve, and he has a 3:32 lap time. All the other LMPs up front have departed the first chicane, but he is still just fighting to catch up. Back to the GR3s. Checking on AMS Enzo, still holding a steady lead with lap time 3:55. Followed by NTG lap time 3:57, OLT 3:56 lap time, Bloody Viper 4-minute flat lap time, Cryptic 4 minutes and 1, DC Tyler 4-minute flat, Evon 4-minute flat, TSF 4 minutes and 2 seconds, Circuit Cross 4 minutes and 3 seconds. Really even lap times, so very interesting spacing to see between all these cars. You'd expect people with more consistent lap times to be a little closer to each other, but with everyone clustering and fighting for positions, that is going to change the pace of the race definitely. On the 0-1 side, it looks like Fathead has broken into the section 2 area of the track, heading towards that very sharp left-hand turn right next to the large sandbank. Handles it nice and clean on the inside, followed by Tylerman shortly thereafter, taking a similar line but a little more tight in on the approach. Bondin mirroring Tylerman's line. Fighters GT is still just passing the Toyota Hybrid sign, a good 200-300 meters behind the pack. Following AMS Enzo now, he's braking onto the section 2 straightaway that the LMPs have just departed. And NTG is short behind him, with a small gap of 8.473. Checking on all the vehicles' fuel now. Most of the GR3s are at half fuel, give or take, depending on their consumption ratios. For the most part, no one has gone under half tank yet, which is a good sign. Fathead shaving down that lap time another 2 seconds with a 3:22.488 lap time. Tylerman following shortly. Unfortunately, he achieved a deficit on that lap of about 1 second, a little under. Bondin staying consistent on his lap time, notching a consecutive 3:28 lap time. Riders GT now crossing the finish line, also notching a consecutive 3 minutes and 32 seconds lap time. AMS Enzo now breaking out of portion curves, approaching that curve section before the start line. NTG following shortly behind him, taking a similar line but going slightly wider on exit. Ulti is mimicking NTG's line very well. The Viper is holding on in the turns, followed shortly by Cryptic Knight, who's just trying to catch up on them. Most of them are running super softs, so it's a very even fight on those turns. DC Tyler short behind. Most of the GR3 cars have now started to drop below the half point on their fuel, which is going to prompt them to pit roughly around the 6 or 7 lap mark. Checking back in on the LMPs, looks like Fathead is still leading the pack, now passing the second chicane on the main straight, followed by Tylerman. And it looks like the gap between the two has increased. Deficit time between the GR3 pack for LMP1 is 2 minutes and 33 seconds, and the differential between 233 is 244 for Tylerman. He definitely has to make up that time on the straightaways. Bondin following shortly behind Tylerman, kind of pitch in on that draft, and hopefully he can catch him on the straightaways at this last turn. Violet is just now cresting the second chicane, exiting back into the remainder of the main straight towards that final turn. AMS Enzo approaching the first chicane. NTG following him with a 9-second gap. Ulti following a 12-second gap. Dick following a 25-second gap. Bloody Viper another 25-second gap. DC Tyler 26, Yvonne 28, TSF Louis 35. And Sergeant Cross unfortunately with a 44-second gap. He has been in the back of the GR3 pack this whole race. And it's going to take a lot from him to squeeze back up in these last 5 laps if he wants to get anywhere. Looking at the 01s now. Got ahead, entering the Porsche curves, just past the first one, heading outbound on the second one. Tylerman just entering the first Porsche curve, shortly followed by Bondon. Very small gap between these cars. Now it looks like they're far apart, but just one small slip up can put these two within inches of each other. Fight is just now getting back onto that Porsche straight, approaching the curves. GR3 is looking about the same layout. There's really no proximity battles here going on. We do have a small draft here. Bloody Viper being drafted by Cryptic Knight. DC Tyler heading in towards that final turn. This is definitely a dangerous spot. Now, both drivers want to be careful not to run into each other. Now, it looks like Viper, he did have a little bit of a slide on his exit, and that gave Cryptic just a good couple of meters brake distance on him, and now he has him basically right by the tail, going through the Rolex sign, passing the Porsche sign towards that left-hand turn. DC Tyler cashing in on that double draft right in front of him, and he's going to close the gap as well. Cryptic is glued to the back of Bloody Viper. This may be dangerous. Oh, slight sliding from Cryptic, and he held on nice and well. That did set him back for the progress he made on that mistake that Bloody made just a few turns ago. DC cashed in on it, and now they're all basically evenly spaced apart. Oh, and Cryptic just hit the outside tire into the grass, and that is going to put him at the back of that 3-man pack. Looks like he's trying to put just a little bit of pressure on DC to force him to the outside, but DC had enough exit speed to get in front of him. Looking back again on the GR1s now. We're looking at Mr. Fathead, still commanding lead over the other LMPs now. He has just completely bridged the gap. Coming out of the second chicane, another man is just now entering the second chicane. I'm not sure what happened there when I wasn't checking him out. But now it's a battle between Bondon and Tylerman for that second place spot in the GR1 mission. It is GT just now exiting the first chicane, headed towards the second, and he is far behind. So that is going to be tough to recover from, if at all. Again, on the GR3s now, AMS Enzo handling the first position spot very well. Notched a lap time 3:54.123, just a half second below his previous lap time. NTG ending a consistent 3:57 lap time, only 0.004 seconds faster than his lap. Okay, on Ulti now, he is holding third place in the GR3 category. Looks like he's starting to break in the distance on NTG just a little bit. Before he had a decent gap on him, but now it seems like he's capturing up pretty well in the straightaway here. Lady Viper is just not entering the main straightaway, so it looks like he lost almost all possibility of draft again on Ulti. And he's also lost DC Tyler and Cryptic Knight, who are still battling. They have a 3-man battle going on behind them. Between DC, Cryptic, and now it looks like Yvonne. Oh, and TSF Looney just spun out at the entrance of the main straight. That is going to send him out of the race. There's no recovering from that. However, a silver lining for Sergeant Cross, he may be able to get that last place position from that mistake that TSF Louis did. That did take a huge toll on his tires. His back left is almost a third of the way down from that spin out. And that is going to be a huge detriment to his right turn capabilities. Mr. Fathead, all tires are still looking very nominal, very minimal eat away at the tires on there. His battery charged up well, still has a half tank. That is a very efficient vehicle he's running. Spider-Man just now passing the Dunlop Arch, and Vondon is taking a pit right now. Midas GT is also pitting. Cross is just trailing TSF Looney by just a couple, maybe roughly about 50 meters to 100 meters. I don't know why he's not trying to pick in on that draft. He had a clear opportunity to just try to pick up even just a slight inkling of draft off of TSF Looney, but he's just staying in the opposite lane. Yvonne is currently attempting to catch up to DC Tyler, Cryptic Knight, who are both battling out very well, just passing the Rolex sign now. Lady Viper is flying solo on himself past the Toyota Hybrid sign. And it looks like Ulti is still hanging on to NTG. And it looks like he's gotten just slightly closer, shaving down his differential by a half second. Amos Enzo holding the steady completely away from the other drivers, halfway through the Porsche curves, about to complete his sixth lap. Midas and Vondon fresh out the pits. Tylerman and Fathead are still on the end of the straightaway, with Tylerman just exiting the second chicane. Back to the GT3 category now. Amos Enzo is just about to complete his sixth lap. NTG following shortly. Ulti also with NTG in his crosshairs, but just not enough gap not enough reduction of that gap to cash in on the draft. And it looks like Ulti's going to pit anyway, so that gap does not entirely matter until either NTG or Amos Enzo take a pit. Looks like DC Tyler and Cryptic Knight, they are battling it out in these Porsche curves coming towards the entrance to the pits. They have been glued to each other for these past 2 laps, and it's quite impressive to see them hold such a different line but steady pace. Cryptic trying to be careful with that sliding. Those Lambos, they do like to slide a lot out the rear, being a rear engine vehicle. That did cost him some distance between him and DC Tyler. And then Ultate is exiting pit. Looney is completing his lap. But the process is also taking a pit, and Fathead is going to take his pit. Well, it gets a little harder to keep track of all these cars when they start going into the pit because I can no longer see them. And Tylerman is going to take the pit shortly behind Fathead. Midas just passing the Toyota Hybrid sign, while Vondon is just approaching the Porsche curves. A steady gap that the leading 2 LMP cars have. It's going to be very hard to recover from. At this point of the race, it might not be recovery at all, and now it's just a point of holding your spot in the line and trying not to get past. Midas GT with a little bit of wheel in the grass action right at the end of those sharp turns right before the Porsche curves. And that is definitely going to detriment his time. He's nipping them out. Amos Enzo approaching the end of the straightaway past the first and second chicanes, breaking into the sector 2 flat track. NTG following behind. Just trying to hold on, but AMS just has such a commanding lead right now. I don't know if anyone's going to catch up to him this race. Viper exiting the second chicane, followed by DC Tyler. It looks like he's managed to put more of a gap back on DC Tyler than before. With Cryptic Knight shortly following DC Tyler, he has not let up off of him. He wants that 4th place position really badly. Ulti just exiting the second chicane. Both cars are out of his sight around that turn, but as soon as he breaks back onto the straight, they're just in the distance. Looks like he's lost a lot of time. But he does have fresh tires, so that may help him catch up in these turn sections coming up. Yvonne breaking out of the second chicane. And Sergeant Cross still last in the pack of the GR3 category, just breaking past the first chicane, shortly followed by Tyler Man. The LMPs are going to finally start catching up.
On right.
Looks like the LMPs, yes, they have finally caught up to the GR3 pack in terms of lap differential, and they will now begin overtaking to place at the starting grid. Bonded passing up Sergeant Cross. Tyler exiting second chicane, shortly followed by Bonded. Riders GT just entering the first chicane. Amatenzo is now taking his first pit. NTG following shortly behind him out of the curves. He is dangerously low on fuel. He needs to pit right now. Bloody Viper below quarter tank on fuel. Tires are worn. I'd say he should pit too. DC Tyler following behind. He is also dangerously low on fuel. Cryptic Knight a little more fuel than him, so he's actually able to hold on just a little better, just in case the DC runs out of gas right before this pit entry. Ulti looking relatively half tank, fresh tires. PSF Looney, his back left tire is looking very bad, almost more than half the way down. That's going to affect his ability to hold weight on the right turn very badly. It looks like Yvonne is taking advantage of this. He's slowly catching up to TSF with the worn tires. He's got more fuel and less tire wear. Checking back in on the GR1s now. Looks like Fathead is coming up on Yvonne fast from the rear. And that is good play by Yvonne, letting that GR1 pass, avoiding the crash, keeping the race flow continuous. Looks like Cryptic and Bloody Viper are fresh out of the pits. With, looks like Fathead is now passing the two GR3s past the Dunlop Arch. Now going to be the fight between Cryptic and Bloody Viper.
Ooh.
F.
My poor son.
You can put on the next slide, maybe.
Cryptic,
let's go, Ollie, let's go.
Cryptic is moving down the straightaway, followed by Blade Viper catching in on that draft with fresh tires and a half load of fuel. Yvonne is on the straightaway approaching the first chicane, slightly worn down tires, half bank of fuel. DC Tyler following shortly behind, fresh tires, half bank of fuel. Tyler Man following up into the first chicane, fresh tires, half bank fuel. Vondon, first chicane, fresh tires, also half bank. PSF Looney is now just breaking onto the main straightaway, followed by Sergeant Cross still at the back of the pack. He has fresh tires and almost a full bank of fuel. Wiley's GT350 is now coming into the main straightaway. Amatenzo still holding a steady lead up front. He's got
I'm gonna go around the outside
on his tires and half capacity of fuel. That's going to last him the rest of the race right there. Ulti fresh tires just below the halfway mark for Ulti, and his Mercedes AMG. NTG following Ulti very closely, trying to catch that draft, but has to score the hybrid sign. Fathead still holding strong, leading the GR1 category, coming in on the pack of NTG, Ulti, and AMS Enzo.
Pass him left.
And 4, skin.
Pass him left, 308.
Oh. Let's do it.
And Cryptic is dangerously low on fuels. He has fresh tires, but he has no fuel to continue this race past these next set of turns. He's just touching the end of Viper, trying to keep up with him. Ooh, and Viper almost had a bad slide there, but held on to it nicely. Tyler Man passed up the 2 up front, just breaking into that Porsche straight curve area. Bondin following shortly of Cryptic and Bloody. Yvonne managed to, he overshot that turn, went too hard on the inside, went to the outside, and now DC Tyler took advantage of that mess up, and he is now ahead of Yvonne. TSF Looney now passing Toyota Hybrid sign, followed shortly by Fidus GT. Sergeant Cross still in the back of the pack on the Sector 2 entryway at the Rolex sign. AMS Enzo holding steady on tires and fuel is just now passing the thumb up sign. Ulti and NTG are competing for that spot right now, and he just got a little bit from his LMP partner.
Be grabbing some fuel, son.
It looks like Fathead is sandwiched between them. Very interesting defensive play by Fathead right now, securing the 6 o'clock of NTG and keeping Ulte at bay, not allowing him to pass at all, and giving a considerable speed boost to NTG on these straightaway sections. That TSO 30 is just able to put out such a draft that AMG GT is not going to be able to catch it, even if it is pushing another vehicle. Other man made slight contact with the wall on the entry to main straight.
If I would have had a refueling boom, Cryptic, I would have totally got you. No cap. I know. Well, don't beat yourself up too hard.
At least we get it like my strat was pretty good.
Today isn't your day, isn't it, Cryptic?
Well, that only means that the next week can get better.
Awesome, right. NTG gonna go to your right. So what you say, Cryptic?
For the interruption, my microphone had a small issue. Looking back in now. Head and Tyler Man are currently leading the one pack with a steady gap between two. Fathead holding the lead in pack. Tyler Man just now approaching those sharp turns. NTG2 faded, following up shortly with Ulti on his 6. Looks like that boost from Fathead didn't pay off too much earlier because now he is gaining on him at a very rapid rate. Oh, and a small shake from Ulti, and he holds it nice and clean. Bondin following shortly behind Ulti and NTG, looking to take a pass maybe on the inside or the outside. Bloody Viper just passing the Rolex onto the Sector 2 entry, followed by DC Tyler and Yvonne. DC managed to put more of a gap on Yvonne than before, as he passed him on the previous lap towards the sharp L turns. Fidus just entering Sector 2, Cryptic following shortly behind, with TSF Looney and Sergeant Cross in the back of the pack.
Bloody, have you put it yet?
Oh yeah.
Go boost me, Fathead.
And Fathead is just now about to be starting the final lap of the race. AMS Enzo in the GR3 class shortly behind him. Won't be able to keep up, but he is holding his position strong as he has the whole race. Tyler Man shortly behind, getting a little squirrely on those last turns, but he makes it cleanly to the finish line. Bondin following shortly behind, almost cut that turn very closely, but not enough to be a penalty. TG and Ulti battling for this position to get to the finish line for this last lap. They are wheel to wheel right now, and it looks like Ulti is now taking draft position behind NTG. It is the final lap now. Looks like he's going to go on the outside. Can he take this turn and clip him out?
246, how you doing up there?
Oh, and it looks like almost, wow, really good line by those two. NTG and Ulti side to side, but Ulti manages to squeeze in front of NTG, and now he has him on the 6 o'clock, head towards the first part of the straightaway. Blade Viper now completing his last lap. DC Tyler falling shortly behind Fighters GT, Yvonne, Cryptic Knight, TXF Looney, and Sergeant Cross still in that same order, and Sergeant Cross just bailed into the sand, into the wall at the sharp L turns by the Gantz sign. And that is going to be the nail in the coffin for his time, unfortunately. There's just no recovering at this point. That head going down straightaway, approaching the second chicane. Tyler Mann trying to keep up with him, but there's just too much of a gap. He can't even generate a draft at that point. AMS Enzo still holding first place in the Jury 3 class. Vondon following up behind. Ulti managing the gap between him and NTG. Is a very tight race between these two. They are just battling for this position. Bloody Viper now coming up onto the main straightaway. Fighters GT 350 onto the straightaway, followed by DC Tyler, who's going to try and catch in on that straightaway draft, but there's just too much power behind that R18. He's just not going to be able to stay close enough to take advantage of it. Yvonne is falling farther behind of DC Tyler by a good margin. Cryptic Knight now entering the straightaway. TSF Looney passing the Dunlop sign, and Sergeant Cross, he still has yet to start his final lap. He is just now getting there with an unfortunate deficit to his time. Went from 4:03, 04, 5, 59, 04, 11, and now notched a 4:25 lap off of that mistake.
Hey yo, 246, let me get that boost on these straightaways here.
Vaughn, go for it, Vaughn, go for it now, go for it.
And Fathead exiting the L turns, approaching the portrait curves with a steady lead against Tyler Mann. Tyler Mann still has him in his crosshairs, but like I said, that gap is just too intense between the two. There's no making up for that draft. The pure speed of the 787 still is not enough to catch.
Yo, Fathead, what are you doing, bro?
30.
I asked for a boost. You're in last place. There's literally no benefit for you continuing.
Vaughn, go by me, bro. I got a big lead. It's all good. Just go by and finish the race.
AMS Enzo letting his teammate Vondon pass him up. That's good play right there to keep the flow of the race going. Ulti still has NTG just behind him, and NTG is going to try to cut in on the inside, and he takes that lead right back from Ulti on the inside as a clean pass. Bloody Viper coming up the corner of the hybrid section with Vitus giving him an extra boost.
Ooh. Why is it only 30 seconds? It was supposed to be 180 seconds, not 30 seconds. God, I hate this stupid feature. It never works.
It looks like the race has been completed by Fathead notching a final lap time at 3:26, followed by Tyler Mann at 3:24. Vondon now just coming up towards the finish line. All the other GR3s, unfortunately, due to the technical error, were considered DNF, but will have their own lap times.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I gave that 787 everything she had, and it just wasn't enough.
Tyler, for the last 3 laps, you were gaining on me, bro.
Dude, you should have seen my laps, bro. I was pushing that 787 with all she had.
Well,
but unfortunately, I do have to admit, I'm gonna get some penalties.
Ladies and gentlemen,
okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude our first race. It was exciting to watch, and glad this is my first time commentating, so sorry if I sound like a robot, but I look forward to seeing you guys the next time.
Hey, by the way, everyone, fucking round of applause for Manji for willingly commentating for us. I think he did an exceptional job, and I think we should probably help him out and buy him a beer or buy him a coffee or something like that. So
if I had the money, I would.
So so to those of you that have my PayPal or something like that, like send me just $1. If everyone in here fucking got together and just sent a fucking $1 or some shit, we could give fucking Manji like $15 or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you guys are too nice. That's definitely a 6-pack at some places.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, my mouth is so dry now.
If anyone wants to,
I've done it for an hour.
Trust me, Trust me, if I had the money, I would buy him a beer.
Sure enough.
That was a good race.
Oh man!
Ollie, what'd you get?
Definitely some nail biters there.
I'm trying to find a pencil right now. Hold on.
I have
the scores.
I have never drove that 787 that hard. Jesus.
Manji, I've got you on PayPal, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Ollie, did you say what position you were in, or no?
We'll have to go back to the replay.
I mean, P3 is not that bad. That's just showing us AMGs. What place did I finish in? I'm confused, because like if I'm in 10th for the overall thing, what place did I finish for the thing? Because I know my pit strategy worked. I came out in front of DC and Cryptic, who were in front of me.
So we're gonna look at our post-race analysis here for the LMP class. For the LMP class, it was led by Fathead, Tylerman, Vondon, in that order. And then for the GR3 class, we have Amos Enzo, NTG, Olati, Bloody Viper. Fighters at the tail end of the GR1 class in 8th place. DC Tyler following up in GR3 at 9th place. Yvonne, 10th place. Cryptic, 11th. TSF Looney, 12th. And Sergeant Cross, 13th. For your class, it would just be 10. You'd just be. So let me take a look at that. So in your class, you would be 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
In F1 points, how many points does 5th place get?
Like it goes 25. Here, I got it. It goes 25, 18, 15, 12. And then it goes 10.
10?
Yvonne, you would be 6th place in your class.
I thought I was gonna get 5th.
Okay, so there's the points for that, and then for Enzo's team, which is Flowmaster. Let's see, it'd be 25 plus then
15.
15 for Vondon.
Plus,
and then
2 for Sergeant, I think, right?
1.
Hey, Monty.
No, because Sergeant finished top 10 in GR3.
Oh, did he?
Monty.
1, 2.
Oh, yeah, so 2. 4. Yeah.
Who got fastest lap?
Yeah, Sergeant finished 9th. And
for GT3 and GR1.
I think I got it for GT3.
Enzo got it for GR3. I got it for GR1.
Monty.
Okay, and then
I was purple those last 3 sectors. I drove the fucking shit out of that 787.
Monty.
Bloody got 4th, so 4th place is. What is?
Hey, Monty, you're Brendan, right?
4th place is 12.
Okay, gotcha.
And then Fida's got last, which should be 12 because that's 4th place. And then, so I got that 1, 2, 3. Tyler's team. Be Monster. Tyler got 18. Cryptic got, what place would that be? So 7th. What does 7th place get? Enzo, what does 7th place get? 7th place.
10th is 1, 9th is 2. Here, let me check. I just want to make sure.
And then Looney got what? So Looney would have gotten. He would have gotten.
Wait, he got 6th. Wait, someone got 6th.
7th. Cryptic got 7th.
7th is 6 points.
6, and then Sergeant. Let's see. Then
Sergeant on 9th.
Looney would have been 8th. So that'd be.
8 is 4 points. Yeah.
Okay, and then Ollie for AMG.
He got 3rd.
He got 3rd place, 5th, so 15 points. So that's his total is 15. And then Yvonne got 6th. So Yvonne, what is 6th place points? What is that? 8?
That is.
Yeah, I think it is wrong. Don't double check. 6th place is 8 points. Yeah.
Okay, so So Yvonne's total points is 8. Ollie's total points is 15. Let's see, Monster Energy points. Their total points are. Monster Energy has a total of 28 points. SHP has a total of 24 points. Flowmaster has a total of 42.
It should be 43 with the fastest lap.
Yeah, I guess 43 since Enzo got the fastest lap. So then we're gonna go 26 since I got fastest lap. So we're gonna go for me here, this plus this. Plus...
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Yo, Bloody, I got a quick question before you go.
Yeah, what's up?
Approximately how long before the RP lobby?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Okay.
I might take like an hour break or so. I'm gonna go eat.
That's fine.
Alright,
just
so...
I think we all need a break.
There may be high demand to get into the lobby, so just a heads up. I don't know. So I'll let you guys know. Stay tuned.
So currently at this time, Sheep Style is in last place with 8 points. AMG BTW is in 5th place with 15. SHP is in 4th place with 24. Monster Energy is in 3rd place with 28. Flowmaster is in 2nd with 43. And SO Ultron is in 1st place with 54.
Can you send me that list, because I'm going to integrate that into the next introduction for the second race?
Wait, so you said your team's leading, right, Fathead, and my team's second?
Yeah. Yep.
Let's fucking go,
We have 9 points over you. Just 9. That's it.
Yeah.
But then these points. So, Manji, I will send you the official list after I go back through and like we get through all like the penalizing and everything like that, because that's all gonna change.
Yeah.
Are you gonna post the official list on the on the Discord? Yeah.
Yeah. The
One of the
official
penalties
list
one of the penalties gonna like happen.
I'm gonna go. So while Bloody's gonna host an SHP lobby, I'm gonna go and at least watch the GR1s for now, and then me and Bloody are gonna tag team the GR3s.
Before you guys issue a penalty, are you guys gonna talk to the driver? Or?
You can interview the drivers if you want, but I thought you were talking about something else.
No, not like that. No, it depends on how like serious it is. Like I will, if it's like a hit or something like that, then I'll ask about it. So
yeah. My tire may have been like 1 pixel over like the curb. Like,
yeah, there's a time where I cut the corner too, but then I slowed down for like a good 7-8 seconds. I just let my car coast, so I lost like 4 seconds.
When it comes to stuff like that, because like I know there were times where even I overshot the exit to a quarter or something like that, but it didn't put me in a position to where I was gaining or whatever, and I might have let off a little bit because of it, and that's fine. We'll take a look at that and consider those things and be realistic about it,
Yeah. I think it was like lap 2 or 3 entering the straight.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm going to be paying attention to. If I see a car cut a corner really good, I'm going to see if they continue to accelerate, or if they brake, or if they let off their throttle and let it go to like give themselves a mini penalty. Yeah. Like, okay, I just gained a half a second. I'm going to slow down for a half a second.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, I'm going to get off, guys. I'll be on in a bit. I'm going to go eat.
Yep. I'll see you later, bro.
Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna real quick watch the GR1s and like make sure that they're.
Yeah.
Because I know I cut 1 corner and I made myself pay for it. That's when Tyler started gaining on me rapidly, because I flew through there on accident, so I slowed down for like a full fucking second.
Yeah, I got you. By the way, just so you guys know, of course, this is going to be our first lobby where we're introducing the Warrant Task Force. So if anyone wants to be a part of that, let me know so I can actually send you, send me a message on Discord. And let me know if you want to be a part of that, and I'm going to send you a link for the Warrant Task Force certification quiz. You'll take that quiz, I'll take a look at it to see how you did, and then boom, you're certified. Just like that, easy peasy. There is currently a generic Warrant Task Force marked car, where it's just a generic SHP Charger that has Warrant Task Force under where it says Highway Patrol, and that's really it. So y'all inquire within if you guys want to do that, and just let me know. And if y'all have any other liveries that you would like to be, you know, made or whatever before the lobby, just let me know.
Yes. That's fine. That's sportsmanship right there. You took him out and you let him have a spot back. That's sportsmanship. That's different. Now, if you hit him off the track and you kept going, then that'd be different.
Oh yeah, big penalty. Not only, well, I mean, that's not even a negligent contact.
That's an automatic 5-second penalty, 5-point penalty immediately.
Like we take that as a intentional contact. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. All right. Good race, Ollie.
Oh my god. Ayo, fathead.
Yes.
It's very terrifying to have the LMP cars type behind you. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I say you're
out of nowhere. Played
a good buddy
a little bit though.
Oh, I wonder how it looked from Manji's view. I mean, I'm right now I'm watching the Fidesz do his laps.
It was funny because my mic was down when I was commentating and I didn't even realize it. But I was like, it looks, I said something along the lines that I paraphrased. It looks like the fathead is currently giving him a buddy boost and not letting him pass at all. He's keeping that driver back behind him and giving his teammate a boost, and that's going to hold him from that draft.
So I wasn't blocking Ollie. Like, I was keeping that spot where he could go around me. But I was pushing Faded is what I was doing.
Well, yeah, because I mean,
him from Ollie.
You were pushing Faded, but it looked like you were holding like a defensive driving position. Because from my perspective behind him, every time he'd try to inch up or try to squeeze a line, you guys would get in front of him, and then you start boosting him again. That's why I was like, oh, that was really good coordination right there. If it was.
No, we're not supposed to. I wasn't gonna block him. If he was gonna get by me, then I would let him by. But then I just get right back around him and then start pushing NTG again.
Yeah, exactly.
Watching Fidesz race right now, he's being a very cautious driver is what he was being. That's probably why he was so far behind. But he's being very cautious, making sure he doesn't cut. So far, he's done the first lap of his clean. Oh, wait, I need to get rid of that so I can see.
Yeah, that was fun. But that was my first time ever commentating.
Wait, for real?
It gets funner.
Yeah, like, I've never, like, done commentation or commentary on anything before.
No shit. That's actually, dang,
that was pretty
not fucking bad.
I guess.
Oh,
Wasn't
you
the
guys
last
too
series
nice.
we did an endurance race or whatever? That sucked. I had to do it for like an hour. I was sleepy getting close to the end of it, but it was fun.
Oh, I remember that shit.
This guy's fucking name is Mr. Lean OxyClean.
I forget what race it was where that's the main reason why I don't feel like commentating a lot anymore. It's because Anita said that shit like, yo, you're obviously not gonna win anyway. You might as well be that's fucked me.
I'm actually very proud of my guys today because Faded finished strong. Tyler, he had a couple setbacks and he finished strong. Like, I'm actually very proud of my guys today. Like, they were above expectations of what I thought they would actually do. So I'm actually very happy for that. And that TSO 30, oh boy, did she perform well. But if there was like 3 more laps, Tyler would have fucking got me. If there was like 3 more laps, I'd have been fucked.
Hey, Fathead.
Yes.
You should do the post-race interviews. You haven't done them.
Well, half the teams aren't even here.
Well, interview the ones that are here.
Let's see who's here. Let's see who's all in here.
Alexa,
okay, so
add Liquid Death to the shopping list.
Liquid Death, that's my favorite water.
Two of us were talking.
Okay, hold up.
Just start with me, because I'm the one that said about it.
Well, you're gonna get picked one way or another.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying.
Okay, let's see. Who do I want to go live with first? Wait, is he still in here? Hold on.
Who?
Damn, no, Fidesz isn't in here. I was gonna ask him how he liked racing in GR1.
I'm gonna say something though that I don't know if.
Big dicks.
But
Just say it.
but during the qualifying, Fidesz did spin me.
Ooh. Oh well. I mean,
He
qualifier though. I
spun
mean,
me. Yeah.
Qualifying doesn't really
because
matter,
in
but
yeah,
I mean,
but in
it is what it
the
is.
actual race, he couldn't catch me.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do an interview. Okay. Okay. Now I am joining the driver of the number 45 Flowmaster Mazda LM55. How did your first race go this season?
It was interesting.
Just interesting?
It was interesting. I kept up with most of the pack through the whole entire race, except for you.
I'm an interviewer. I'm not me.
Whoever was
him as in the third person. So
yeah,
just say Fathead.
whoever was
Fathead's
in
off doing
that,
something else.
Fathead kept a really good lead. Tyler, man, did really good. Like me and him battled through the whole entire race.
How do you think next race is going to go for you guys on the Red Bull Ring? How do you think your car is going to fare against the other GR1 cars?
It has good on steering, so I don't see why not. It ain't gonna be too bad. It's good at steering. Not really good on straight. Well, it's fast on a straight line, but doesn't have the acceleration that the other cars do.
Okay, and how do you feel your team did today? You guys got an overall second place with 43 points. How does that make you guys feel?
We all did good. Like, we all did great.
Is there anything? Is there? Ooh, Fidesz.
What did he do?
That was cutting. Oh, that was cutting it very close. Oh, I don't even know if I should even. If that's. I'm trying to debate if that even counts. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, all four tires over the curb. Oh, and at the Dunlop turn.
I did that a few times. I will say that now.
I'm waiting to see his time thing pop up. Hold on.
Hey, yo, Fathead.
Yes.
You do get down to seeing race and whatever. Can you tell me if I went off at any points? Because I'm not sure. Really
Yeah, I'll tell you. Vondon, is there anything you plan on changing for the next race? Are you guys going to stick to the same tactic where you pit midway through the race and then come back out, or are you going to change it up?
That's up to Enzo.
Do you feel his advice and stuff he gave you for your whole brake balancing and when to pit was a good recommendation?
Yes, I just fucked up. That's what I'll say. I fucked up. That's why I got far behind. That's why I got far behind at the end.
Congrats on your third place finish in the GR1 class. Congrats on your team. You have yourself a good rest of your weekend and go celebrate. Alrighty, let's go. Okay, I am here with the man, the myth, the legend, the good old ZX Bloody Viper.
Hey, how's it going, man? How's it going? What's good?
How do you feel about your race today?
Well, it was pretty good, for not having, much practice in me, the SHP Motorsports, Porsche, RSR did a pretty good job. I was pretty quick around the corners, didn't really go through much tires all that much, and, our pit strat was pretty decent. Got a little worried when we were coming out of the pits there with Cryptic in front of us, but turned out, of course, he had, skipped it on the fuel there, so But otherwise, you know, in the earlier parts of the race, you know, it was pretty decent. It was pretty. Actually, it was really nice. You know, I had a pretty good challenge behind me. You know, I had DC and Cryptic there, trying to grab that position from me. But ultimately, we came out on top with that. But ultimately, of course, you know, 4th place finish for the Group 3. You know, I'll take that and run with it. You know. Hopefully didn't incur that many penalties. Of course, I know I probably exited a couple of curves a little wide, but I know I definitely didn't gain from it, so hopefully I should be good on that. So, but we'll see.
How do you feel about your GR1 driver Fidesz? He placed overall 4th, earning you guys a total of 24 points. You guys are in 4th place, but he seemed to be struggling during the race. He couldn't seem to keep pace with the other GR1s.
Well, you know, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I was looking forward to a little bit more better performance out of Fidesz, but ultimately, you know, he held okay. I suppose I was a little disappointed as yeah, of course he was in last place. You know, as he was passing me for that 2nd time there on that last lap. And you know, he went right by me, and I'm just like, dude, like, you know, hey, you know, if you're in last place, you have no chance of even remotely catching up. Like, give your teammate a boost. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the very least, at least I am, you know, in the middle of the pack, could get some distance just in case something messes up or something like that. You know, that distance could save me a position.
Okay. What do you guys have? How do you guys think you're gonna fare at the Red Bull Ring for the next week's race?
It's not looking too good, man. You know, honestly, we're not very familiar with the Red Bull Ring. You know, so we'll just have to practice, and practice makes perfect.
So you are currently 4 points under the Monster Energy Racing team. What are your plans to try to better those points and try to get ahead of them? What are your guys'
you know,
plans?
race clean, race professionally, and race quickly, most importantly. You got to have a good balance, right?
No. Exactly. I actually like that. Well, congratulations on both of your team's 4th place finishes in the first race, earning you guys a total of 24 points, where you're sitting strong in 4th place, just above the AMG, driven by Ollie's team.
Excellent.
So, you have yourself a good day. Go celebrate.
Hell yeah, we'll do. Hell yeah, let's go, Brandon.
I'm here, just muted, guys. I'm here, just muted.
Okay. Okay, so let's see.
If you need to ask me anything, you can.
Oh, I will. You know what? I'm standing here with the only driver in sheep style racing, the loner, the former commentator, the man who thinks he's a racer, Yvonne. So, how do you feel about today's race?
Pretty decent. Obviously didn't finish in the spot where I qualified, because I qualified higher than I thought I was going to qualify, which was great. But strat worked to an extent. Came out on older tires trying to hold off DC, put a great move and went up my inside. Sort of lost it, couldn't do anything about that. It's pretty decent, honestly. Hoping I can do better at Red Bull at least. The AMG out here, very grateful to see Ollie out there getting the AMG up in the 3rd. Personally, one of my favorite group cars. In racing-wise, I guess. Drift-wise, I don't really drift it. But yeah.
Sure you don't drift it.
It was a fun race.
What is your battle plan for Red Bull? Because, I mean, it's going to be a completely different atmosphere than this track. This track's all about speed. It's going to be all about cornering perfection on the next race. Well, it's going to be a lot more clustered, and the turns are a lot more narrow.
Yeah, when it comes to Red Bull, I feel like I have a better understanding of that track, seeing that playing up 1. Then again, the line's going to be different, but I still understand whether certain things are off or on. It just comes down to, I say, what I'm terrified of is the first corner, second corner, then coming down the hill into last few corners in the middle of the track, and all the way around towards the end. Because I feel like we will probably have a lot of contact on this track compared to the others.
Okay, alrighty. Well, congratulations on your 8 points. You are holding up in the last of the pack, but there's still a chance to come back.
Just gotta win.
So
that's about it. So hopefully I can win out. That's just gonna be true luck at that point.
well, I appreciate your time. Go party. It's always a good day to party. Okay, now let's see. Who do I go bother next? Who do I go bother next? Oh, I know. All right, I'm here with the team leader of Flowmaster, Mr. Enzo. How do you feel about today's race?
I feel pretty good. We got off to a little rough start with the cold tires. I struggled a lot in the first lap on getting the power down. I got into a little bit of a scruffle with Faded's team, or Faded's car, the Lexus. Thankfully, by the time my tires came up to temperature, I could start pulling away, and then I put my head down and I got the team ready. It was hammer time. So I just started going from there.
So I asked your driver already, how do you feel about your GR1 driver's performance getting an overall third?
I feel like that's
Not
very
too
good.
far.
I feel like our GR1 driver wasn't super practiced up, and he maintained third and still really did a really good job overall. Slightly made a mistake, which cost him second, but if we can get that sorted out, I feel like we have an easy second place.
So what's your guys' battle plan for Red Bull?
That still is disclosed information, so we cannot be speaking about that. But,
wow, he's the only one that shut the reporter down. Fucking everybody else was like, oh damn.
We feel like our car is very good.
Get the fuck out of here.
Obviously, our car is very good headed into Red Bull. I feel like we have the second best car other than the hybrid. But yeah, that's what I feel like.
Yeah, I was watching the camera feed. That LM55 could close the gap on the hybrid on the straightaways. It's just the hybrid just had a little bit more get up and go out of the corners. But I feel that it would be a pretty good fight at Red Bull.
Yeah, I feel like that hybrid will be very, very good at Red Bull out of the slow corners, especially turn 2 is a very well-known hard braking zone, where the hybrid will drain quite a bit. I feel like it'll be a very hard car to pass, and maybe we'll see a nerf next season.
Hopefully. All right, well, you guys are sitting there at a steady, strong 43 points at second place behind SO Ultron. So congratulations on your guys' finishes, and hope you guys have a good rest of your season. I'll see you next time.
See you next time.
These are some good interviews. I like this.
Okay. All right, I'm here with the team leader of Monster Energy, Mr. Tyler Man, driver of the Mazda 787. How do you feel about today's race?
I feel like today's race went well. Number 33, 787 got put through its paces, and it held in with me, and I'm very grateful for that. I felt like I struggled through the first part. I was just struggling with a lot of understeer and oversteer into some corners, and got held up with a lot of traffic. So, besides that, I think it did a pretty good job. GR3 drivers did a pretty good job too. Obviously, Cryptic was pushing really hard, and an unfortunate accident with losing and not forgetting to put fuel in the car. And then Looney also was doing a good job pushing, trying to get up there and get some points for us. So overall, good day.
What is your when it comes to Red Bull, I know that the Mazda 787 has a problem with understeer. What is your battle plans against a car like the LM55 or the TSO30?
Well, I've noticed with the 787 that the 787 has seems like it has a straight line speed advantage a little bit over both cars. So I'm hoping that'll help us a bit up the little straights. And I obviously have a lot of F1 experience around there. I know they don't translate much to LMP cars, but I'm hoping it'll help me a little bit. So we'll see what happens.
So currently, as the leaderboard stands, you currently are having. So technically, you'd be having a war right now with SHP. You're sitting only 4 points ahead of them. What is your plan to try to stop them from passing you in points? Because all they got to do is score a position higher than you, and they might be able to take that position from you.
We're gonna keep pushing, try and work together as a team to figure out a better strategy now that we have some laps under our belt with the Lambo, and I'm just gonna keep trying to push and hunt that TSO30 down and see if we can't get us a win in the GR1 class.
All right, bet. Well, congratulations on your guys' finish. You're sitting overall third place in points, which is very good. So, you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and you have a good party.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. Who do I pester
Word
next?
on
Who do
the
I pester
street,
next?
a reporter, word on the street says there will be a protest launched against the GR1 Toyota.
Well, launch a protest. I'll shoot it down.
First time I've ever heard a reporter say bet.
Yeah, right. Okay, so now we're sitting here with the Lamborghini Huracan driver, Mr. Cryptic Knight. What was going on with your performance today? What happened? Why did you tell your men, nah, bitch, I don't need fuel, I'm Lightning McQueen?
You did not just do that to Cryptic.
No, don't do that.
Is Cryptic even here?
Oh,
He left.
No, he's in the party still, it says so.
I thought it said he left. I swear I saw it in the corner.
Okay, fuck Cryptic then. Okay, so Looney, how do you feel about today's race? With you instead of trying to race the Lambo, you decided to drift it around every corner.
Well, it's kind of hard to not keep that car it's kind of hard to keep that car from drifting, so I tried to use it to my advantage. It didn't work out so well.
So what happened at the beginning of Main Straight? Car kind of just lost control and spun out. You like shredded your left rear tire.
Yes. I think I braked a little bit too late, didn't turn in right, and just kind of let it go.
And how do you feel about Cryptic's performance, telling him that he don't need fuel?
Well, that was his own doing, not mine, so I can't really say anything about that.
Oh, is Cryptic back now?
No, that was faded.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, hopefully you guys have better luck at Red Bull, because apparently the Lamborghini hates Sarth. So, I wish you guys the best of luck. You guys are sitting at a steady, oh geez, where are you guys at? Third place, so, I mean, that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, you guys have a good rest of your night. Go party or go drift the Lambo around the track some more. I don't know. Go tell that man you don't need fuel. Okay, who am I pestering? Let's go. Oh, what the hell? Why did it switch to London? That was weird. Oh, I'm watching Fidus's replay. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go right here. Okay, now I'm gonna interview this team for the first time here. So I'm going straight to Mr. NTG Faded, who drove his team to second place for the GR3 category. No holding that thought. I didn't ask a question. Anyway, how do you feel about the race today? Yeah, that's a crazy gap. How do you feel your teammate did today? How do you feel that DC Tyler did? I believe he scored an overall 4th or 5th place. Perfect. Do you guys know what you're going to be doing for... What SO Ultron's going to be doing for, Red Bull Ring?
Okay.
All right, perfect. Well, I appreciate your time. Congratulations on your 2nd place finish. We hope to see some more performances, some more epic battles between you and Ollie, since that seems to be the start of a beautiful rivalry. So, you guys have yourself a good night and practice hard.
Hey, send me that replay of the race. I want to watch it too.
I will after I'm done with it.
Okay.
Since Cryptic's not here, because apparently Cryptic broke his shit. No, you know what? Now I'm gonna ask the commentator, Mr. Manji.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about spectating today's race? How do you feel that the race went?
The race was very interesting. It was nice to see the parallels between GR3 and GR1 get tangled up on the track in the way they did. A lot of points to be taken from most of the teams that we saw. We're going to start with the GR1s first. Very tough for Fidus. Off the first lap, he had two exits. Is really what set him back on pace for most of the race right there was just that beginning. I know those cold tires and the LMPs, they're very hard to overcome, and it requires some extra cautious driving as you're getting into the race. But overall, it seems he stayed too cautious off those two plays, and he just wasn't gaining time as he should have been. As for Bondin, he had a good qualifier time, but he just was not able to hold his position against Tylerman. Tylerman was able to get past him with the 787 and maintain a steady second place in that GR1 category. Watching Fathead, a lot of things were correct. Textbook, held a good dominant performance, kept that first place GR1 position for his team. And on to the GR3s. Poor Sergeant Cross. I mean, he started at back of the pack, and he just. It seemed like he did not have good power management. He was not putting power into the straights, and anytime he got into the curve sections, it didn't seem like he was trying to really push the vehicle. He was just trying to play a more cautious defensive line, but that's not something you need to do at the back of the pack. You need to put the throttle in and get your vehicle to the front. Also looking at some of the other vehicles, AMS Enzo, very good. Everything clean by the book. I hardly saw any penalty moves, if not any, out of him. He was just consistent, on point, kept his line well. NTG, he gave him a little bit of a run at the start, but just slowly dropped off. And then Ulti and NTG had a really good battle. That was very fun to watch throughout the 5th and 6th laps. Bloody Viper, he had a little bit of sliding issue at the first. That's kind of expected when you push the RSR on cold tires. But overall, I mean, he still did pretty swell. Getting into like the 3rd and 4th flat lap range where we had that group up with I think it was Cryptic, DC, and Yvonne just trailing them slowly. Yvonne did a good job of catching up, by the way. I know he was a little farther behind than he optimally expected to be, but in the long run of it, he managed to make up for it decently. But all the drivers, they were good. I noticed a couple things here and there, penalty-wise, driving etiquette that could be touched up. But I'm looking forward to seeing the adjustments that all teams make to hit up the next track. It's definitely going to be a lot more of a game changer. Less speed, more focus on acceleration and proper corner entry and exits. It's gonna go from a draft long haul game to who can land the better entry and exits, and that's really gonna make the next race a good close quarters battle, and the results are gonna be a lot tighter than last time.
Very nice thorough thoughts. Very nice thorough thoughts. I actually like that. And very good fucking analysis. Very good analysis. Oh my goodness, Jesus Christ.
You haven't made a commentator job.
Yeah, right.
Like hired. Like, don't have to put in an application, just hired.
You're trying to do that to Yvonne?
Yeah,
I tried to race this season, though.
I know.
That's the problem. Hey, yo, DC, were you able to hear me when I was saying that was a nice... I'm just talking about, that was a mean move. Like, I really tried my hardest to hold that position, and you just got me. I was like,
No. DC pulled a Danny Rick. He licked the stamp and sent it.
Alright, so at this time, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. So whoever's watching, thank you for watching, and we will continue this on to the next stream for the Highway Simulator here in less than like a couple of minutes. So, alright.
Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to seeing